All right, we got Wes here. We're talking about you doing some drag racing, getting behind the wheel. You ready?
Back behind the wheel again.
You ready?
I won't be rolling gears this time.
Hired gun. Now you can put on your Instagram like GBodyWesh hashtag hired gun, like you're this badass racer.
So why are you bringing me in? Is it power to weight or what?
I mean, I just want to see what you got. We got to test you out. I mean, you come in here rocking your gray on gray jumpsuit like you know how to drive a thing, and we're gonna see if you can. And Ben's gonna whip it too. We have a special video that we're gonna make on Thursday if all goes well. Hopefully tomorrow we should have all the parts in from Huron Speed. John at Huron Speed sending us some more parts so we can make a conversion back to a smaller turbo. It's gonna be a little bit more manageable on the stock bottom end 5.3 that's currently in the car. So what we're gonna do is after we get all that done, we're gonna plan to go to the dyno on Wednesday at RPM Motorsports, and then we will be going to the track on Thursday, which brings us to our special video that we're gonna do Thursday. So I'm gonna run the car a little bit and get it dialed in so it runs a good number. Hopefully, Ben, what do you like to see? Like a 6.0, 590, 16 in that range, and then we can start playing our games. So we got the car to run a 590, 6.0, 6.1. We're a green light for our game. And what the game is going to be, that's going to be what the video is. And it's going to be just kind of a fun game I created. We're going to do reaction time plus ET in the car. You cannot change any of the setups. The only thing you could really change is tire pressure. You can't change launch RPM. You can't change boost. You can't mess with the boost controller. All you could do is cut a good light and hope you shift at the right RPM, the most ideal RPM. And that's going to be the game. And I'd say our underdog contestant, G-Body Wes, is you already talked about trying to get some seat time.
I need some.
You need some?
I'm the only person that hasn't drove it so far, so I'm definitely the underdog.
Yeah, you are. Ben's driven it before, but just on wastegate. You've actually run like 620s in the car, so you know what that feels like.
Chris drove it?
Chris has drove, not at the track, Chris has driven it all over on the street. But I mean, hey, you got to fight, you know?
All in.
There's got to be an underdog, and that is Wes. So Thursday's going to be a fun night. Friday's video is going to be a badass video with everybody driving the car. Everyone comment below who you think's going to win that. Chris is sharp on the reaction time.
So it's going to be overall reaction time and ET?
Reaction time plus ET. All right, guys. Today's video is not about racing. It's not about Wes driving anything. It is about disassembling an LS engine. We have enough of them sitting around here. If we walk,
the first one we've done.
Yeah, this is the first one. This is another 4853 that we're going to disassemble here for Danny. This is his engine. He is going with a Texas Speed rotating assembly. He's going to go 383 stroker on it, and it's going to be a bad little ride. He's got a Cutlass. Watch yourself, Wes. He's got a Cutlass doing a little turbo build. So this right here is a stock bottom end 5.3. We're going to tear it apart, give you guys the step-by-step of how to take it apart. If we stroll over here, we got a couple other things. We got a Dart LS Next block just chilling there, some trick flow heads. There is a aluminum 6-liter sitting right down there. There is a 6.2 sitting there. That's all tore up. This is another stock bottom end 5.3. And in the bags, we have a stock bottom end 6-liter and a stock bottom end 5.3. LSR 427. Stock 5.3 in one of the cars at my house, and then the other car at my house, which is the Cow, has the 416 stroker LS3. Got some 5.3s and 3 more vehicles sitting out there. So to say that we have a shortage of LS engines is definitely something we can't say. And I will say, we got this banner behind us right here. We do run a lot of BTR parts. We got some Texas Speed rotating assembly going in there, but a bunch of BTR parts. The turbo setup that we have on the stock bottom end 5.3 in the black car, it's BTR stage 4 cam, and it sings pretty good. So we're gonna tear this sucker apart. Let me get all set up. I'll let Ben hammer on the impact, and we'll get rolling. Alright, so we have Danny's engine here, and if you put an engine on the stand, you get down to it, when you get to tearing it apart, this is normally what it's going to look like. It's pretty bare, except for it has the balancer on there. So we're going to pull the balancer off, and then we're going to start taking it apart. We're going to remove the valve covers, take the rocker arms off, take the push rods off. What I like to do is I have a box here for everything that I'm going to keep, and then everything else I'm going to throw away. When we do an engine like this, we do trunnion upgrade, push rods, valve springs. So we're not going to disassemble the head. We're going to send the head off to get a valve job, and when it does that, the springs will be put on. We'll go over what we're going to save, but for now what we're going to do is we're going to tack the balancer. So balancer off, we're going to throw that out. Everything is good to go. So next we're going to take off the valve covers, and that's pretty simple, I would say. I like to think Danny for getting us one of the crustier engines we've seen. Very nice. Valve cover here. We're going to put this in the save box with all its grime.
Time to polish that then.
Little patina on there. Little Red Max. Clean it right up. Oh. Stay in there. Stay in there, Bo. Oh! You gotta break the layer, the 1-inch layer of grime. You gotta break it free on these crusty ones.
How great would this be to put just straight into another vehicle? Look at that.
I think it would work fine, actually.
I think it would work fine.
Alright, once the valve covers are off, now we can get into the meat and potatoes. We're gonna take all of the rocker arms loose, and we're gonna leave them right on the stand and put them in the box. We're gonna save the rocker arms. You definitely want these. There's no point in putting some upgraded ones. Just do like a BTR trunnion upgrade to it. You're good to go. Whoa.
Did he send it with all the wires and everything already off of it?
Yeah.
How nice is that?
No, he took most of it off this morning.
That's what I'm saying. That's like the worst part right there.
Yeah, this is the
honestly.
fun part.
This is like the easy part, yeah.
Alright, so once you get them all loose, just pick the stand up. Good to go.
Save.
Set it in the box. You're going to save those. Push rods, though, you can just throw these out. You're going to want to use some aftermarket chromoly push rods.
You know, we don't even actually buy the brake clean boxes for the brake clean anymore. It's just for save part boxes.
Just for save parts. And you can see the difference here. Here's a nice chromoly push rod. 7400 080 wall. Just real nice. Just a nice upgrade there. If you're a real baller, you get the 1-inch diameter ones, right, Ben?
Right. Hey, look.
Before you remove the valley cover, you're going to get you a 22 mil. And see that little acorn right there? We're going to crush the acorn with it as we remove the knock sensors.
Just smash that thing, right?
Acorn. See you later. I love this Milwaukee Impact. It's the most gentle thing ever. They're free.
They're actually intact still.
They are free. Yeah, we're going to...
You can reuse those.
Yeah, we're going to save those. Oh! I'll get it back here, too. Wow. That's gross. That is gross. People, change your oil. Next, we are going to remove... We got little things like the coolant block off back here. We're going to remove those and just throw them in the box so they don't get lost. And then we're going to go after the heads. God, this is the worst right here when you can't get to them because they're so nasty.
How nasty is that? That's disgusting.
I do wonder how engines get this dirty.
Look at that. You don't even know that there's a bolt there.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this one right here. It's perfectly hidden. We remove the coolant block off, threw them in the box. We're going to save those. I'm going to try to go after these without cleaning them because I really don't want to mess with it. Just shove it on. No.
Just spin the dirt off of them.
Hey! Hey, that one worked. I know what you guys are saying. You're like, oh, now you're getting all this dirt in the engine. Well, the whole engine's going to be disassembled down to the bare block. So.
That one was tight. No. Ew. Oh, God.
Oh! So, 10 mil, got all the top bolts off. We grabbed the 15 silver socket on impact only. That's how we do it. Loosen all these guys up.
You can literally smell the dirt breaking loose in there.
Now,
Oh.
some people say that you have to like de-torque your heads. Like you have to, when you torque them down, you have to do it in a sequence. When you loosen the bolts, you have to do it in a sequence. I'm gonna agree to disagree on that one. But what do I know? I literally know nothing.
Ben, what do you know?
I agree. I think that's all garbage.
Somebody probably said that on LS1 Tech back in 2005, and everybody believes it now.
All right, so all your head bolts come off. Put them over here in the trash pile. Don't need them. Grab the crusty ones.
What's sad is saying that's probably going to get somebody so riled up they're going to take like half an hour out of their life to type an essay on one of his comments on.
They're like, no, I'm gonna find this thread on LS1 Tech.
Theory on the why detorquing your heads is important.
God, are these not the longest? These head bolts seem extra long.
They're a 304.
Oh god. Oh man, that smells so nasty. Ben, take a whiff of that. Oh god.
You know what it doesn't smell worse than? That smoked hydraulic fluid in the trans.
Yes, that does smell bad. All right, so grab your crusty old head. Gotta dodge the coolant. Normally you have a tray underneath you.
We like to make a mess.
God, those are the darkest looking pistons I've ever
Hey,
seen.
where are the crosses?
These are flat tops, bud.
Why is that?
Flat tops? Oh, it means it's a 4.8.
Shut the fuck up. I'm serious. He's gonna be so
I
bummed.
can't remember. There's two stipulations as to whether it can have flat tops. Look it up, because I'm not sure, but I know that on the old school motors,
Where's the dowel at?
if you had flat tops, it was either a 4.8
Oh, he's
or
looking at
it
Rocky.
was like a 5.0 HO or something.
Give me another rock. One more rock.
So the biggest thing here is you gotta save these dowels. There's the one is stuck in the head here. This one's gonna be a total bitch to get out, but you can just hit it with the back from the backside.
That's what she said.
But if you lose those, they're pretty tough to come by. So let me grab some pliers and get them out.
That was easy.
Save the dowels. It's like a new movement. Save the dowels.
Time for head number 2.
Yeah, do the same on the other side. If you do one side, you can do the other. It's literally identical. Oh, we got something funky going on in one of those. Where's Ben? You got a flashlight? Where's the light? What's going on down here?
Is it time to get funky?
God, it smells so bad. I wish you guys could smell this.
Yeah.
Oh, look how rusty it is. This cylinder is smoked.
What's wrong with it?
It's all. I mean, it's not smoked. It's just nasty.
Hell yeah. It's just a little rusty.
Yeah,
it'll go off though.
She's gonna need some love. Look at this one. It's like there's a piston underneath there. All right, so same thing. We're gonna save the dowels and remove the gasket, and then we're gonna pause for a second here, and we'll get back to taking apart the rest of it.
Swinging that razor blade around pretty quick there, sir.
So you got the heads off. You got your dowels out. You threw the head gaskets away. You got the head sitting over there. Next, we're gonna go after the lifters. We're gonna take the lifter tray bolts out, and then we're gonna yank the lifters out. I save these. We run new lifter trays, but I save the bolts for the lifter trays. They're definitely something we want to keep.
So they don't send you new ones.
No, they don't send you new ones. I'm sure you can get them somewhere, but
I get all mine from Lowe's.
throw the lifter trays out. And the same with the other side.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely stick to that right there.
Just don't let it fall on your head, Ben.
Well, we tried to once already.
Now my favorite part,
The lifters.
removing the lifters. This is like the I'd say like the most difficult part. And I have like skinny fingers. I don't have like big fat fingers.
Let's have a race.
Come on.
You're cheating.
Here.
You're gonna rip Ben's finger off.
I'm willing to do that. I just stabbed him with these. Ben doesn't care.
Can't feel it. This magnet really stinks. It's not a good magnet. You didn't get it from Todd.
Our Matco tool guy. All right, lifters are out. We're just gonna go and grab a handful of lifters and put them right over here in the trash pile. I know some of you guys are going to comment like, why don't you just throw it in the garbage right now, but the garbage is right outside, and I haven't felt like, nope, that's rope. It's a bag of rope. That's a
bag.
That's a garbage can full of rope.
We need to get some hefty magnets from Todd. Some real strong ones.
Shout out to Todd, our Matco tool guy. We need some hefty magnets.
If you didn't know, Todd was our Matco tool guy.
In case you were wondering.
Alright, so we got the lifters out. That's pretty much everything on like the top end, short block-ish part we're going to do. Now we can move on to taking the front cover off and pulling the cam out. You can't pull the cam out with the lifter still in there because they're riding on the cam there and catch the lobes and all that. So next we're going to hop onto the front cover. 10 mil. There's two that go underneath that if you don't get those off, it'll be very difficult to take this thing off. But you can save these, you can throw them out. We save them just to save them, really. TBH.
Never know when you might need one.
Next we're going after the oil pump. Again, 10 mil, 4 bolts.
Get the pickup first.
Unlike Ben, I like to get the pickup second. Out of there.
Grab it by its shaft and wiggle it.
Goes in the trash. I don't know, do you want this? Alright, I never know with Ben. Ben might want to make some clapped out 4.8 go like 5 teens, so I gotta ask. Moving forward with your greasy hands, grab Ben's snap-on tool and get it all dirty, and then switch to a 10. And we're gonna take off the timing chain and cam gear. And you can just take this and throw it as far as you'd like. Brings us to the cam retainer plate. God, this is a weird one. This has got to be some 4.8 shit, Ben. Now it's time for the camshaft. I normally grab a long screwdriver. Ben sticks a bolt in there with like a water pump bolt. A water pump bolt with what, pliers on it?
Just a water pump bolt.
So I normally grab a fat screwdriver. I say normally, like I do this quite often. I don't do this that much, to be honest.
You always want to make sure you lubricate it when it's coming out.
And just be cautious and take your time and try not to nick all the cam bearings, only a couple of them. So I put the screwdriver in there and lift up on it, create a little bit of leverage. Same thing that you do with your water pump bolt. This must be a big cam. If
you're lucky, you'll get all the cam bearings out with it too.
I'm just nailing this one up.
No, you're doing shit much better than I do it.
He's actually getting new cam bearings, so I don't know why I'm taking my time.
No, if you get lucky though and the motor spins a cam bearing, the cam bearing will be like welded to the camshaft. So when you pull it out, you're tum, 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 it won't come out any further. Ooh, wow, that was a smooth one. Oh wow, that was a good one.
Garbage. So when you turn it over, you're presented with the windage tray. 13 mil, just zap all these off. So I stick the windage tray with the oil pan here, because they go together.
Oh, so you're gonna want to knock out your rusty piston first, so you can turn the motor over to get to all the rest of it.
Which one's the rusty one? It's got to be this one right here. Is that the rusty one? Did I guess right?
Looks pretty rusty.
That's got to be it.
Where's the rest? It's gonna take them off.
Oh, it's gonna take them off.
We can try.
Go and get you another silver socket and pray that this thing has enough nuts.
You doubting it?
No.
Keep them, yeah, doesn't whip them all the way out, but you're gonna want to thread them in a couple threads. Yep. And thread her back in a couple threads, and hit on the bolts.
You guys hear that? A little bend tip there. So you take them out, thread them in a couple.
Hit on the other one.
This one's not like an ideal angle.
It's also not at the.
Here, use a pointy end.
I got it off. It's just it's frozen in there.
Yeah, it doesn't want to move.
So get the bearing out.
This one's gonna stink coming all the way out of there, huh? I'm ready to just send it. Crank, this thing's seized
This is
up.
actually why Danny sent it to us.
Yeah, it's seized up. I thought those head bolts were kind of loose.
There you go.
That thing is not moving.
Air hammer time.
It'll break a crank bolt if we try and move it like that. Honestly, air hammer's not the worst idea in the world.
I'm willing to break a crank bolt at this point. Where's the crank bolt? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it back a little bit and get a little clearance, and then I'm gonna pow! I'm gonna hit it real hard, shock it.
Okay. All right, you're good.
No, it's not gonna. It doesn't want to.
Wait.
Look at it. I can't believe that.
Now you're like a caveman holding that thing.
Dude, if you were to tell me that, Danny, you gotta come pick up your engine, man. We're done with this. And you owe us a big old wrench. Big old ratchet. Danny!
Look, Ben just knew that wasn't going to work the whole time. Look at
For a
Ben.
second there, he thought it was.
I saw that happening. I was like, this shit's going to break.
I didn't think it would break there, to be honest.
Where else would it break?
You know, you're right. But that shows you how much I wasn't thinking. I thought it would break anywhere else but there. Get ready to catch this. It's going to be like a Hail Mary. It's going to come out at Mach 1.
Why don't you find something better to hit it with than that? That wood's going to splinter.
I've been doing it with like this for the past 20 minutes.
But it's also wood.
Ben, get ready. About to blow its back out. Oh no, I'm gonna lose the rod. Down bottom. Oh, big movement right there. Here, look at this right here. Watch the rod. She's got to be almost out.
Easy taps.
Hey! How nasty is it? That one's ruined. So pretty much, I'm just going to walk you through it. I'm going to end this video because it's getting pretty late here. Undo the rod bolts almost all the way. Hammer them out like we did before. The piston and rod should fall off, and then should fall at the bottom, and then attach your cap. Once you do all that, get all the rods out that way. You have to keep rotating the crank to get them going. What else? Oh, after that, you got to take the crankshaft out, which is pretty simple. Undo the mains. They got 4 bolts up top, 1 on each side. They have to stay in order. They have to be pointed the correct way. They are numbered here, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. That right there is how you disassemble an LS engine. So I hope you guys learned something, and if not, watch it again. You might learn something. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Just keep unbolting stuff until you're down to a bare block. So I do want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank Wes for filming, thank Ben for all his help, and thanks Danny for letting us tear apart your engine for this very informative and serious instructional video. If you guys have any questions, recommendations, if you guys are expert mechanics, master technicians at home, please feel free to comment down below. I'll read every comment, and if I did it 100% wrong via the comments, I will do an update video after I read all the comments and learn how to do it correctly. So, I do want to thank you guys for watching. I do want to thank all the YouTube mechanics out there. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you haven't checked out Ellis Nasty in the description below, check out all the merchandise we have there. Other than that, oh, Ellis Nasty shirt. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your week.